Hey everyone, hopefully you're doing okay and welcome to today's video. And this is a video that I've been super excited to film. So sit back, relax and enjoy. So I'm just going to take you through my isolation day. I'm going to take you through my training and my nutrition and what I'm doing to get in shape. Hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of video. I've been super excited to obviously make something like this, but I did start planning to film this yesterday and I did start filming this yesterday. But unfortunately Boris did his announcement and said that gyms are to remain closed. I kind of felt a bit sad and a little bit emptied, so I didn't really continue with filming. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I just lost motivation. Well, not even motivation. I just didn't have the energy there. So today's a different day. We forget about that. Anything that bad happens in your life, just push it to a side and then we move forward. Enough of me waffling on. Let's crack on with the rest of the day. And the first meal is breakfast. Today's breakfast is 2 pizzas, 30 grams of reduced sugar, no added salt, ketchup, 4 turkey sausages, 220 grams of egg whites and 25 grams of fat cheese, just to make those eggs extra cheesy. Now late afternoon, I've just been smashing out the computer, just doing loads of emails, all the boring stuff that you don't want to see. But anyway, so it's now late afternoon. I'm absolutely starving and I want a quick high protein snack to keep me going. Then I'm gonna have a pre-workout meal and then I'm gonna smash a training session. And then after that, I have my post-workout meal because I try to keep about 4 to 5 meals a day. So I'm just gonna show you a quick protein snack that you can grab on the go and it requires no effort. Snack I'm gonna have is one of these Nestle Quark yogurts. So it's not actually a Greek yogurt, it's quark, it's like some sort of cheese. Per pot is only 90 calories and 17 grams of protein, so that's absolutely amazing macros. I'm then going to have a couple of pieces of watermelon on their own because again watermelon is super low on calories and it's my favorite fruit. And then I'm going to put some strawberries with the quark yogurt just to bulk it up a little bit more, and that's a quick snack that you can have on the go. So this is a quick easy meal that you can put together in literally less than a minute. The great thing is obviously you just have to buy it, and the nice thing is it is high protein, low calorie, and it'll keep you going. Again, you can have this for breakfast if you want. I've done it before, I had it for breakfast, but I personally prefer bigger breakfasts. It's the final product. We've got 1 quark yogurt, which has 19 grams of protein, like I said, 90 calories, and then we've got 150 grams of strawberries, and then here we have 150 grams of watermelon. The best thing about this is this meal is so high volume, low calories, and both of these bowls together comes less than 200 calories. When you're dieting, you really want to maximize on food volumes. You want to find foods that are going to fill you up, that have low calories. So something like that is quick and easy to make. You can just get it out of the fridge and it literally takes 2 minutes. So if you're someone that struggles with time, I highly recommend just get yourself a quark yogurt, some fresh fruit in there, and bang it all together. And again, if you have a busy morning, why not have this for breakfast? This is going to be my pre-workout meal. So I've got 1 packet of oats, golden syrup, and I've also used some almond milk, but again, it's in the fridge, so I like to make my stuff with almond milk when I'm saving calories. Normally I would have coconut milk, but again, dieting, we need to save calories, so we're using almond milk. So that's a little tip that you guys can use when you're trying to save calories. Just think about options that you can reduce on there. Now, normally I would put dark chocolate with this, but unfortunately dark chocolate does have calories, so this is just a little thing that I picked up out from the supermarket. So again, you're meant to add this to coffees, but per 5 grams, sorry, it's 13 calories. So I'm just going to put 10 grams on this, and this will be less than 30 calories, and this will completely transform my meal, and it will basically turn it into chocolate oats. Someone that has a sweet tooth like me, this is a great meal that you can do. Normally I would add it in the evenings, because again, this is when hunger kicks in and I want something a little bit more sweet. But recently I've been adding it into my pre-workout meals. Typically have this about 90 minutes before I train, just to give it enough time to get into the system and digest, and it is really nice and it's so chocolatey. So again, once you've added this, it completely transforms the meal and it turns it into some chocolate oats. Trust me guys, don't knock it off until you try it. Have it, taste it, and you will just see the difference. It will completely change your oat game.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, glass empty. How about I get another drink, baby, drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. So when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be something that becomes a thing. Maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, glass empty. How about I get another drink, baby, drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. Oh yeah. See the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone.
So I'm now going to show you an easy way to structure out your meals throughout the day and making sure they're quick and easy. But also do this in the simplest way so you guys can kind of understand. For argument's sake, we are going to say that I weigh 200 pounds. So what I'm then going to do is make sure that my protein goal is at 200 grams. You do 1 gram per body weight. So if we do 200 grams and say we're going to eat 5 times a day, because it's isolation and it's easy to do that because most of us are at home, we're going to divide the 200 by 5 and that works out at 40. So what we need to do is make sure that we hit 40 grams of protein every meal. Protein is super essential for obviously keeping your muscle mass when you're dieting. A general rule of thumb, even if I'm trying to put on some mass, so obviously I'm in a surplus, I will still try and look at keeping it 200 grams. This won't change forever. So if I'm ever on a maintenance phase, so I'm just eating my normal set calories, I will still keep it 200 grams. And even if I'm trying to go onto a gaining phase, I will still keep that at 200 grams. So one of the most important tips I can give you is to make sure we've got a protein source with each meal. So you can see that I've got 5 little different stations here, and I'm just going to walk through this for you. So this will be typically like my breakfast. So I'll have some egg whites, again, a good solid foundation. Again, you've seen that I've chucked some turkey sausages with that one. Later this afternoon, you saw that I had a Greek yogurt. So again, another decent protein source, 20 grams of protein and some other stuff. Then we're probably going to go over to post-workout. So again, just a nice, quick, easy fix. I've got some protein powder there. Late evening meal, you'll see that I'll have a protein source, so I'll probably have a steak or some chicken or whatever, or even some fish. And then just before I go to bed, I'll probably have a protein bar or something else. So what I generally do the night before is decide what kind of protein sources I want. So if I'm not feeling steak one day, I might have chicken, and just plan ahead. The great thing about planning ahead is that when it comes to the supermarkets and you come to buying food, you can keep your food bill pretty cheap. Our 5 different meals all spread out. Now the next thing we're going to do is add our fats and our carbs. Now again, like I spoke in previous videos, we need to make sure that we hit our protein goal and our required calories. So I'm not too bothered if one day my carbs are up and my fats are down. To be honest, it's just an energy balance, okay? What you needed to focus on is calories and protein. So what we're planning on doing is just expanding our meals and making them a little bit larger, so adding things to them. Key thing is making sure we have a protein source, and then what we're going to add is our carbohydrate source. We're going to do eggs and pita for meal 1. Meal 2, we're going to obviously have a protein yogurt with some strawberries. Again, you can add other stuff with that and bulk that out. Obviously, post-workout or whenever you want to do it, we're going to add the protein powder. But this time, what we're going to do is add our carb source. So that will come through our oats. And again, just to get some more fats in there, we're going to add some peanut butter. So you can see now I'm building a meal out of this. Then going over to the evening, again, we've got a good protein source in the steak, but we need to build that up. So it's going to fill us up. So we're going to add some broccoli with it. And then obviously I like to have a protein bar before I go to bed. So hopefully I've done that in a simple way that you guys can understand. This out, you do not need to eat 7 times a day or even 6. You can structure that out into 6 or 7 meals if you want to, but you don't have to. You can even structure that into 3 meals. You just got to make sure that obviously you're spreading your protein throughout the day. A little tip that I like to do, obviously if I'm really busy in the morning and I don't want to eat, then what I'll do is I'll do something like intermittent fasting. So I won't eat most of the morning, and then 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, I will break my fast and I will start eating my food. And then what that means is I can push back my food window. So from 11 o'clock to maybe 9 o'clock at night, I'm going to try and consume all of my foods. It's all about building on meals that you like and enjoy. There's no point putting fish in your diet if you don't like fish. So what I'd recommend is, again, finding protein sources that you like. I've listed a few examples for you, and then start chucking things out and making the meals a little bit bigger. An easy way to do that, so if you're going to do, I don't know, 5 meals a day, look at doing them at 500 calories each, away with having a couple of 200, 300 calorie meals, and then have bigger meals in the evening. So I very much support flexible dieting. So eating this way allows me to eat specifically for my goals, and it also means that I get to enjoy food. So if you want to chuck other food sources in, so say you want to have a donut, what you can do is make a certain meal a little bit smaller and add that donut into your daily intake. And a common one that I get with all my clients is, say their partner or their child is having a birthday, how can they go out for dinner and still enjoy that? Well, it's quite simple. What I'd say is mostly focus on consuming proteins throughout the day. So when you wake up in your lunchtime, just consume protein. Then of an evening, when you go out to your restaurant, have a little look at the menu, see what you kind of fancy and have a look at the calories, because most restaurants these days have a little list of the breakdown of calories in their foods, so you can plan what you're going to eat. So you're going to look at the menu, you're going to see what you're going to eat, and then what you're going to do at the back of your brain is go, okay, I'm going to waste, or I'm going to use 1,500 calories for that meal. So say you're on 2,500 calories, that meal is going to be 15, you're then going to have 1,000 calories left over. So what we're going to do with the remaining 1,000 calories is trying to hit our protein goal with it. So what we're going to do throughout the rest of the day, so for breakfast and lunch, you're just going to make sure you eat just nothing but decent protein sources. So this is where you can enjoy life, okay? So you factored in this meal, and you can still stay on track with your goals and enjoy your food, okay? So it's all about planning ahead. So I don't really like meal plans. The problem with meal plans is, again, they're set in stone, and a lot of them do have timings for people. And if someone told me that I need to eat every 2 hours, and say I've just had a big meal and I'm not hungry, and telling me I have to force food, that will force a bad relationship with myself with food. And I'm not saying that it doesn't work. There's a majority of people that really enjoy that. But for me and my way of life, I like to be a little bit more flexible. I like to eat when I want, what I want. I don't really do anything with my clients with meal plans. What I like to do to them is give them calories and give them options to eat, so they can have this or this. It's very much for the sake of, I recommend this, but you can also have this, but it just means your next meal's got to be a little bit shorter. But again, it's all about eating the foods that you want and the foods that you're going to enjoy, but most importantly, being sustainable and long lasting. So I was kind of nervous for doing this video. It was kind of in front of the camera all the time, and I didn't really know how I was going to do this, but I really enjoyed doing this kind of vlogging kind of video. So let me know your guys' kind of feedback if you actually want to see a little bit more of my personality and how I do my days, because I kind of want to do more, but again, your feedback would be amazing. Again, guys, if you do have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to obviously answer any questions, and hopefully you've got a lot of value away from this video and you can take a lot of information away. If you have liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also hit the notification bell. That way you'll get notifications of when I make posts. And most importantly, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next video.